there's so much things I like, but I suck at the games. And so, like, I have zero patience for timing the rolls right across such a length of time that it takes to actually kill the bosses. I'm just not good at it, and I don't have the patience to get good at it because it takes too fucking long. And it's a shame. But I'm not, at the same time, I'm also not one of those people who's going to argue that From Software needs to include an easy mode in their games. I think if they want to make a hard game, they should be able to do that. And, you know, that's fine, but it just sucks. I wish I was better, and I had more patience for that shit. Jak and Daxter's peak PlayStation next to Ratchet and Clank. I played, I think, a tiny bit of both. They're quite similar, I feel. But I do like those games. Turbo Chief for $4.99 says, John, if the Canucks lose in the Stanley Cup playoffs again, will you burn down Vancouver? Yes! Only me. I'm gonna Molotov cocktail the entire city. Just kidding. Don't arrest me. Don't call the cops on me. But yes, you remember that riot that happened before that Vancouver is famous for? That was all me. That was me obliterating every building and window and flipping over every car. I did all of that. So I was having an off day. I was mad. I wanted the Canucks to win the Stanley Cup, or whoever was supposed to. I don't even fucking know what happened in that game. Thank you, Turbo Chief, for that chat. John, the cops can't arrest the God of Canada. Oh, yeah. I can just go up to the cops and say, stop! It is I. I created you. I created Canada. Did you actually see a Serbian film? Yes, I did. John, if you can travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to go? I would like to go to Tokyo, to be honest. That would be my first, if I were to travel somewhere. That's at the top of my list. Alright. Back to the game. A weeb? I'm a weeb now? See, hang on. I thought being a weeb means you're not. I thought that you're not a weeb just because you like Japanese culture. In order to be a weeb, I thought you have to not only like Japanese culture, but devalue your own culture and replace your appreciation with Japanese culture. Or replace your appreciation of your own nation or own culture with an appreciation of Japanese culture. So it's more about debasing the culture that you are already within. That's what makes you a weeb. But apparently that's what makes you a weeaboo. So I think if you're a weeb, you're a Japanese fan. But if you're a weeaboo, that means you debase your own culture in favor of Japanese culture. Is that right? Okay, I got that right. So I was under a misunderstanding at first, but I think I have a clearer understanding of that now. I was just curious about what your guys' thoughts were on that. Thanks for that elevator tip, by the way. You were right. John giveth and John taketh away. John used Shadow Clone Jutsu to cause the Vancouver rise. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it sounds cool.
Capture. Victory.
Behold John Graham. He could smoke a pound in a single bound. Yes, that is a Trailer Park Boys reference. I don't remember that in Trailer Park Boys, but I have seen Trailer Park Boys and I am a fan. I think that's a great show. Good luck with Tokyo. I heard they really don't treat foreigners that well. I heard the opposite. I think if you're an English, like a Westerner, and you go to Tokyo, you will be well accommodated. Like, a lot of people speak English. You'll find your way around pretty easily. Is that not true? All the same, basically, regarding weebs and weeaboos, I think. No, well, I think people are saying that I'm correct about the distinction between weeb and weeaboo. In which case, I'm happy to be a weeb, because I like anime and Japanese culture and shit, and Japanese films. They make some of the best horror movies, man. So I'm happy to be a weeb if those are the definitions. But I don't devalue my own culture for the sake of embracing fully Japanese culture. I don't do that. So I'm not a weeaboo, but I am a weeb.
Husky Raid.
See, he doesn't even know what Shadow Clone Jutsu is. He's not a weeb. Well, I'm out of the loop with a lot of... I like anime. I have an appreciation for the art form, but there's a lot of anime I haven't seen. So you're gonna mention a bunch of anime shit, and I'm not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? I had friends who went to Tokyo for a friend's wedding, and they said it was they said it was great over there. No one said anything mean to them. Yeah, and they probably found their way around easily enough, too. Despite the fact that I assume they probably didn't speak Japanese. Maybe they did, I don't know.
Confirmed.
Have you seen Ju-on, the OG Japanese Grudge? What do you think, dude? Of course. Of course I've seen it. It's awesome. It's one of my favorites. I just realized that was Pajama Boy. He's the guy who hooked me up with these quality of life mods, by the way. Thank you very much, dude. Tokyo are chill to foreigners. A lot of them might be averse to you, but they won't refuse to serve you. Are they really averse?
Hostile. Eviscerated.
I need to look up the definition of that, averse. I'm not quite sure what that means. It probably doesn't mean like hostile, but it probably means like I imagine it means like indifferent or maybe a slightly callous. That's what I assume it means.
Eat plasma hostiles.
Stole that joke from that British comedian when they did their comedy special in response to Scotland's government passing the hate crime law, which is just more free speech violations. Oh yeah, well that guy just stepped down. Hamza Yusuf, like he's not in play anymore. Pretty sure he stepped down. That film is fucking art. I love their use of color. Dude, Ju-on is great. Like, any of you guys, if you have seen The Grudge, and you thought it was okay, or mid, or even if you thought it was good, watch Ju-on, the original Japanese version. It's way better. And it kind of looks like it was shot on consumer-grade cameras. Like, the image is a little low fidelity and overexposed, but it's just a well-done... It's a well-shot movie. And it's actually really creepy. And I think more so than the American remake. Pretty sure Japan in general has been getting fed up with foreigners. Well, that's a shame, because I want to go there. I want them to be nice to me. Averse is like wanting to avoid someone / something, being against them, like risk averse. Okay, so just a general, like, wanting to avoid the thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hey, John, have you played Armored Core 6 yet? No, I haven't. I heard it's sweet, though. It looked sweet. I saw a bunch of gameplay. I know it's from Software. And, yeah, it looks cool. John, what's your favorite pet you've ever had? Favorite pet?
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Add a cat called Rebecca. Really nice animal. But then it developed a degenerative spinal thing. And then eventually just...
They have our flag.
One day it just started hiding in the corners of the house. And we didn't know what was wrong. And we had to put it down. Fuck, man. Don't make me think of that shit.
Flag returned.
We're trying to we're trying to have a good time here. God damn it. I don't want to think of that. It makes me sad. Have you seen Ringu 1998? That's a good Japanese horror movie. Yeah, I have. So that's another horror movie that came out of Japan. It was remade for American audiences. So Ringu was remade into The Ring, but the American remake of Ringu is actually pretty good. It's one of the few American remakes that's actually solid. Is The Ring 1. The Ring 2 in America, not so much. But The Ring 1 with Naomi Watts is actually a pretty sweet movie. I think I actually like the American remake. In that case, in that individual case, I like the American remake better than the Japanese original. But Ringu is still a cool movie and it's worth watching.
Their shields.
My dog got shot and he hid under the shed when he died. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's try and... Pets dying is sad, okay? We're trying to have a good time on this stream, okay? I'm sorry about everybody losing their pets. I know that fucking sucked. I sympathize. But let's try and have fun here, okay? Do the dying not hide their pain from their loved ones? Yeah, it's true. Alright, back to the video game. This is a Sonic Adventure 2 stream after all.
Dispatched to enemy family.
Where the fuck am I?
Confirmed.
Look at Tails' running animation. It looks a little bit weird. Doesn't it? Don't you think? It's not too bad, but I think his feet are a little too big.
Double kill.
Deploying
Yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal.
Glorious warrior.
Okay, so I guess this is just, like, it's mandatorily funneling you into the Chow Garden just to, like, introduce you to this part of the game.
Killing frenzy.
But I think you have the option of just, like, leaving.
Incredible.
Yeah, there we go.
Simply incredible.
Keep your voice down. Have no fear.
Let's talk about something cheerful instead. What is your position on the Israel-Palestine conflict? Yeah, let's not do that, okay?
Well, you gotta know. I caught a ride with Tails.
Long distance kill.
Look how much better the character animation is here, man. I mean, not only are the faces much better, where you get a clear sense of what they're feeling, beat to beat, but like just overall the way their bodies are animated is like leagues better than the first one.
Writing on the wall anyway. Did you write that?
Any other retro games you like? Oh man, there's a shit ton, dude. I can't name them all. You'll have to narrow it down at least a little bit for me if you want me to pick something. At the very least by system.
Exceeding theoretical limits. What a specimen.
Oh, by the way, Metal Harbor, another great song right here.
Are low.
Listen to the soundtrack, man. The soundtrack, guys. Holy fuck, you guys. No! I'm a fucking idiot. I meant to charge up my ring dash thing. I don't even know if I have that power yet. Fuck, I almost killed myself again. Oh my god, dude. Okay, sorry guys, I gotta pull my head out of my ass.
We've lost a teammate.
Oh, I think it's B button in this, isn't it? How do I do the light dash?
Teammate.
This achievement is almost automatic.
What the fuck, man? Ah, fuck off. Oh, there's the shoes. Oh, so you just press B, okay. What a great idea for like a Sonic level, you know? Oh, fuck!
Indicate that you are
Like having a Sonic level being like a bunch of carrier ships, like the kind that fighter jets will take off from. That's a fucking great idea for a stage. Ah, Jesus. This is fucking embarrassing, man. Sorry, guys.
maximum thrust achieved. They have
1 minute.
Where was I?
deadly precision.
The Ring is kind of crazy. I like that movie.
Nightmare.
I'm ready for Metal Harbor. Better be.
All down.
Hit all the Chow job. Ah, whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna do the Chow Garden shit.
Perforating.
So, getting the keys is not a priority.
30 seconds remain.
Picked up the key. Well, I'll grab the key if I see it, but like it's not a priority, like I said.
Delivered. Please pose victoriously.
Amy's eyelashes are a mile long. They are a bit long, aren't they? You ever play the original Metal Gear? It kind of sucks. I disagree. I think it's pretty cool. It's not my favorite though. How about Genesis other than Sonic? I really like Contra Hardcore for Genesis. Go up the pulley. Yeah, I got that. I prefer Can't Stop So What over That's the Way I Like It for Metal Harbor. I can't remember. I can't hear the tracks just by going off the names. That level reminds me of Rico Harbor and Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It is a bit similar. Do you make your own music, Johnny? I do now. Yeah. I quite enjoy it, too. Light Dash is way more satisfying in Sonic Adventure 2. You just zip through a line of rings at full speed. Feels so good in the Sonic vs. Shadow boss, with lines of rings all along the space highway. Yeah, it's pretty well implemented because you don't have